Alright, so let's open up the package. Alright, so here it is. So we have got the nice white apple looking box. Let me see, we have GameCube, and then we have the blank side, another GameCube side, and a blank side. I accidentally just now cut right there with my knife, but oh well. And then on the back we have a bunch of Chinese. Alright, so let's take it out of the wrapper. There we go. Alright, so inside we have the cube itself. So let's take that out. There we go. We have the charger. We have the giant GAN pamphlet. And we have the accessories box. And I guess that these are instructions. Oh, so that's a Gan I card. Got it. And then I guess this is the instructions. Alright, so I already know that this has to charge for like 5 hours, so I'm going to charge it and then I'll come back. Alright, so let's see what's in the package. So first we have the charging stand, and we have the GAN pamphlet. Then we have this Gan I card. So I guess I have model 2753. Then we have the instruction booklet. So let's look at this. Let's see the stats about it. Alright, so the product weighs just about 76 grams. Takes about 3 hours to charge if it's fully dead, and the battery lasts about 5 hours, which is pretty good. Device requirement uses an iOS 9 or an Android 4.4 or above. The product size, it's a 56mm cube. And so yeah, that's pretty much about it. It is a hand adjustable nut, so you can do that with your hand, which I'm actually kind of torn about with that because I have already set up this cube because, as you know, I had to charge it first. So I have already set it up, and I think I like the regular where you just use like a screwdriver. I don't think I like the hand adjustment because, one, you get lube on your hands, and then two, because it's just kind of difficult. But let's see what's in this. So in here we should have the charging cable and the black GAN bag. So they just, I think they're switching over to this black GAN bag. I don't know if I like it more than the blue one they used to have, but it definitely looks a lot nicer. Then we have the charging cable, and we have 2 sets of springs. Now I've already switched out the springs because I think I like the stronger ones better. So it came with medium ones, and then it gave you the option to change the springs to strong or light. So let's get into the cube. So when you're charging it, you want to make sure white side is up, and then you just put it like that. Now I kind of don't like this because when you push it down, sometimes, like right now it's not charging, you have to push it down and like get it to stay, and sometimes it'll like pop back up. But other than that, it's okay. It's definitely like really sleek, and they did it so that you can like turn it around and it looks like a cube stand, I guess, more than a charger, which makes sense. As you can see, it says white side up. But let's look into the caps. So the caps are kind of hard to get off. That one came off pretty easily. But so there's a little thing right here, and what you would do is you press down the nut, and then you can turn, you can't really see it very well, but there's a little, like, tiny little bar that you can move with your finger, and then that changes the setting to how tight it is. So I believe it's a 0, which is off, and then there's 0.5 and 0.8. So 0.8 I think is looser, and then 0.3 is tighter. I currently have it on 0.5 because 0.8 was like insanely loose, and 0.8 is insanely loose, and 0.5 is still kind of loose because you can pretty easily take out the pieces. So yeah, so let's get the cap back on. So they do look really weird because they have this little indent. I don't know what the point of that is, but they do have that. Alright, so I have already set it up. Like I said, I put some lube in it. When I first got it, it was really fast and really like, it wasn't like the Gan X is really, really smooth and has like a buttery feeling, but this didn't really have that. It had like a papery feeling. So it felt kind of dry and it wasn't super smooth. So what I did was, because I wanted to slow it down just a tad bit, I put in 2 drops of Lubrical Silk. Now that made it super smooth and I loved it, except for the fact that now it was kind of slow. So then I put some I put some DNM 37, 1 drop to see if that did anything, and it actually kind of made it worse. So what I did after that was I put some Gan Magic Lube, and that seemed to do the trick, and it really made it really smooth and just overall pleasant feeling. It's definitely not like the Gan X. I don't have the Gan X, my friend does, but I do remember what it feels like. But if you look at the magnets, you can see them. It's got pretty strong magnets because you can definitely hear and feel it click. And it's a really loud puzzle, as where the Gan X is really quiet. So yeah, so let's get into the app. So I did charge it, so yeah, let's get into the app. There we go. So now the cube is connected. Let's make this bigger. Alright, so first, what we have is, here we have settings. So settings, you have your account. So I've got my username. You can change your profile photo. You can change your background, which is coming soon. You can change your password, and then, I don't know, what's up? Modify your signature. Interesting. Then we have your email, your phone. I don't have a link. Then you have your cube. So that's that. Then there's privacy, language, change cube skin, so you can do it hollow, stickered, or stickerless. Mine's stickerless right now, so that's what I have it at. Then scramble settings, scramble arrow is viewable, so I'm going to turn that off because it's just really annoying sometimes. Then there's help, and there's about cube station. So then we can go to friends. So in here, it's supposed to show your friends, but none of my friends have the Gan I. So if we go to ranking, it doesn't show my ranking for some reason, which I don't know why. But then we're going to go to stats. So we have battle stats and training stats. Training, you can do standard training, free scramble, or algorithm scramble, and it'll show you like your stats for that particular thing. So then it'll have like your moves, your rotations, TPS, and fluency. My fluency, rotations, and moves are pretty about average with all of mine, as you can see. But my TPS is all over the place, and my times are all over the place. It doesn't show you what on the side, which kind of sucks. But then you can go into details, and it'll show you like all of your solves for that. Then we can go into home. So up here we have that, which will just, when you click on that, it'll show you your battle stats. So I've done 67 battles. I've KO'd 5 people. And yeah, so then we have training stats, and it'll show you all of your battles. But it only saves like ones like for that day that you can actually re-look at. So let's go into personal training. So there's one called algorithm training. I don't know what the point of that. I don't know what it is because it says it's coming soon. Then there's free scramble, so you can just scramble the cube as you like. And then there's standard timing, which is like you get 30 seconds to scramble it, and then inspect, and then you solve it. Algorithm scramble is the same thing, except you get 60 seconds. So I don't really know what the difference is. This is a random algorithm, and scramble and limited time data were recorded in app, but this is also recorded. So I don't know. I just do standard, and then I only do algorithm sometimes, but I don't really use algorithm. I don't know why there's 2. It doesn't make any sense. But let's try out free scramble. So my cube is currently solved, but it doesn't think so. So what we do is reset the cube, quick reset, and then we can go back. And there we go. And then as you can see, green is in front for me, but on here it shows blue. So you can just turn it around like that, and then press finish. And then now you have the cube, and it'll show your orientation. There is a little bit of lag, but it's not that bad. And then you can try turning it. And then we're going to scramble it. Free scramble. So what you do is press scramble, And then you scramble it because it's free scramble. So let's scramble it. And then you press scramble done, and now you can inspect. It gives you unlimited time to inspect, and then you just start turning to solve it. And there you go, I solved it. It's pretty good. Sometimes I've had it where it'll like lag, so like it'll be solved like this, but it'll still say the timer will keep going and you have to turn it and then return it to solve it. Sometimes that can be really annoying, but it's not terrible. So let's go back. Free scramble is also cool because if you want to practice like PLOs, like say this is the J-perm, you can just do free scramble, scramble done, and then you just do the PLO, and it took me 2 seconds to do that PLO. That was pretty bad. But so that's a way that you can just practice and see how long it takes you. But now let's go into the standard timing, which is basically the same thing. So now we're going to scramble. I don't like is this, so it doesn't show you the entire scramble, which I think is kind of dumb. And then it gives you 30 seconds to scramble, and if you finish before that, now I have 17 seconds to inspect, which it just doesn't really make any sense why they would do that. Because then it's just dumb because you have like extra inspection or stuff like that. Just was talking and yeah, I just messed up that. But you get the point. Yeah, that was bad. Let's not like that. Alright, let's try out the battle. Let's see if anyone's online. So sometimes I've had it where battle wasn't working because people aren't on. So there's virtual battles, so you can have a virtual speed cube. There's beginner's mode and 1v1, which are the same thing. Beginner's mode, you just get 60 seconds instead of 30 seconds to scramble it. So let's see if I can matchmake with anybody. There we go. Alright, then we scramble it. Now, I've never had a problem with it matchmaking and being like a bot. Like, I don't think they have bots on here. Like, it's always... Like, see... What the heck just happened? See, now, like, it just messed up the scramble, and now I'm probably not going to be able to scramble it fast enough, and I'm going to get it... Okay. Yeah, but now I have 2 seconds of inspection, which is just stupid. Because, like, I did the scramble, and it gives me this entire new algorithm, which is just dumb. So, I definitely think Gan could have done better with that part of it. But overall, the cube, it feels pretty good. When I put the lube in, it made it a lot better. Yeah, that was really bad. I had no inspection. Like, that's just one of the things I really don't like about it. But yeah, so let's see if anyone's doing virtual. Do. There we go. Alright, so... See, the app just crashed on me. Come on! Yeah, see, it'll do that sometimes, and it can be really quite annoying. Let's try it again. So sometimes I have problems with crashing. It's not all the time, but yeah. Are you joking? So there's definitely some issues with the Gan puzzle, and they definitely can make it better. And I don't know if it's competition legal or not. I hope it is, because I would totally use this in competition, because right now this is the best 3x3 that I have. But, so yeah, so this has been my review of the Gan 356i. I hope you enjoyed, and like and subscribe for more content. I'm thinking about doing a Geiger versus Gan I review, but that's going to be a while away, as I did break my charger, so I had to buy a new one, and it's going to take like a month to get here. So yeah, so it's going to be a while before I am able to make that. But if you want to see it, definitely click a like on this video and comment down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.